Welcome to a whirlwind tour of Snapdone. I'm going to quickly show you the major features of the program. If you see something you like, you might want to look at the other demo on this CD, which shows more details and moves at a more leisurely pace. The premise for Snapdone is this. Everyone in your office should be able to quickly find and edit an existing document, or easily create a new document with no variance from office styles or venue requirements. No lost documents, no format fallout, and no duplication of effort. Snapdone adds a new button to Word's menu bar, the Snap button. First, I'll click Snap Data to look at Snapdone's shared contacts. There's a lot going on in the Snap Data screen, so I'll take a moment to describe it. Snap Data is all about cards and clips. Over here on the left, I can create a card, think of a note card, for each of my contacts. These cards are typically shared with everyone throughout the office, so if someone else types in Bill Livingston's address, I can use it without having to type it myself. Over here on the right, I can create clips. Think of a paper clip. Clips are used to group together cards, and I would typically create a clip for every case I work on. So the Town versus Livingston case, or clip, contains the plaintiff's card, the defendant's card, the opposing counsel, the expert witnesses, and so on. A card is a person, and a clip is a group of cards. Okay, now we'll use Snap Data cards and clips to create some documents. First, I'll write a letter to my client, Ramona Town. I click Snap Data, search for Ramona to find Ramona Town's card, and click the Letter button to create a letter. I can customize the letter by choosing a stamp, a delivery method, or other variations. Snapdone applies all my choices, and the letter is created. Notice that information about me has been inserted in the letterhead and the signature block, while information about Ramona is inserted in the address block, the salutation, and the second page header. All of the time-consuming details are taken care of, leaving me free to focus on content. Now I'll create a fax to the defendant and his counsel. I return to the Snap Data screen, and instead of searching for a card, this time I locate the Town versus Livingston clip. Right now I'm creating a fax to the defendant, Bill Livingston, and his counsel, Betty Coughlin. I click the fax button, add any necessary details, and the fax is created. Perfectly formatted and addressed to both recipients, 2 for the effort of 1. You can think of a Snap Data clip as a virtual contact sheet for each case that's always up to date. In fact, I can use a clip to generate a contact sheet. I use my contact sheet form, then merge it with the Town versus Livingston clip. Presto, a contact sheet with current information about the case and all of the contacts related to that case. How about a notice of appearance? I'm zipping through this quickly, but notice how I will make use of a caption and boilerplate text that were already created. Snapdone eliminates repetition wherever possible, so I can take full advantage of earlier efforts. I choose a caption from the caption bank, and select some boilerplate text from the form bank. I get a caption which I know is current, boilerplate text which is standardized for my office, and again, all the little details are taken care of. The title in the caption, the title in the footer, and my name and bar number in the signature block. Now some shipping labels. I click Snap Data, select the recipients from the Town versus Livingston clip, and click the Label button. I can choose which label to start printing on in case I've already used up some labels on this sheet, then click OK, and the labels appear ready to print. Envelopes are just as easy. A few clicks and they're ready to go. Snap saving documents is easier than ordinary saving and helps everyone in your office to conform to a single organizational structure that's right for you. To save this letter to Ramona Town, I click Snap, Save. Snapdone prompts me to choose both a folder and subfolder for this document. Folder equals Client, so I choose the Ramona Town folder. Subfolder equals Matter, so I choose the versus Livingston subfolder. The document description is already filled in for me automatically, and Snapdone has assigned a unique ID code to this document. When I click Save, the document is stored in the proper location, and it is stamped at the bottom with a serial number that precisely identifies it for easy reference. Being able to find documents is critical, and the SnapOpen command gives me several approaches. First, let's suppose I have a document sitting in front of me on my desk. I can see the ID code is EH270701. Since I have the code, I can click Snap Open, skip right over the folder and subfolder boxes, and type in the ID code EH270701 to find the document. But suppose I want to find a document I drafted yesterday for my client Ramona Town. I click Snap Open, choose the Ramona Town folder, and click these binoculars to list all documents in that folder. Since the newest documents are listed first, anything I did recently will be found at the top. Or say I want to see a chronology of all the pleadings created in a certain case. I specify both a folder and a subfolder to restrict the search to the Town v. Livingston case. Then I type PLDG to find all pleadings in that case, listed from newest to oldest. Or perhaps I'm writing a motion to compel production of documents. I know I wrote one a while back, but I can't remember what case. I blank out the folder and subfolder boxes so that I am searching all cases, and type compel in the description box. This list shows all the snap-saved documents that contain the word compel in the document name. I can further narrow it down to show only the motions. Other Snapdone commands include shortcuts to quickly and consistently format my documents, a simple and stable alternative to Word's paragraph numbering system called Snap Numbers, quick access to commonly used symbols, an improved and easier table of contents, automatic selection of printer trays based on document type, numbered labels generation, and the ability to easily create my own library of sophisticated boilerplate and template forms. For more details, you may want to watch the longer demos on this CD, or call or write to us to schedule a live demo at your office, or for a list of Snapdone users you can talk to. I'm Scott Campbell. I created Snapdone and personally support it. Thanks for the chance to show it to you.